All right, hello again. So we're at the point now where I've had the car on the road for a couple of weeks, getting it ready for roadworthy on a permit, and then getting the registration done and all that. So it's all been going pretty well. Haven't had any major issues, hasn't been drinking oil or anything or coolant, so that's been pretty cool. There's a few little things. So yesterday was showing Cam Dotty the engine. I noticed I've got a couple leaks, so got a leak there at that pinch. Shut up, birds. Got a leak there under that clamp, whatever the hell this thing is, however that works. And maybe one up here as well, so that's probably just a tighten up. That one I'll just have to replace the clamp. But yeah, apart from that, it's looking pretty good. You know, there's not much going on down here. It's all looking pretty good. There's no major issues. Haven't had the flywheel fall off or anything, so that's cool. I'm at that point now where I'm starting to know exactly what I want to do. So you might be thinking, oh, it's done. You know, oh, it's done. We can, what's there to watch now? It's all over. Come on, Bubby, hop in. Good girl, move over. So, finished the manual swap. Hello. We've finished the manual swap. We've got working clutch pedals. So you might be thinking, oh, that's it. Story over, all done, finished. But no, there's a lot to do. So I've kind of got a list I've started in my head, which I need to write down. But I've got a list of things. Now that I'm driving the car, you start to realize all the things you want to do, what you want to change and stuff, you know. So the main thing, one of my top priorities is I want to swap out the wheel. So this thing's just a big nugget. I think it's about 370 mil roughly. So it's a little bit loose and worn. Like it's in pretty good condition for what it is. But when you sit in here and you're 6 foot like me, you don't have a lot of room. So that's with the clutch out, legs touching, you know, so you gotta move your feet around a little bit, go under there for a heel toe action. Up, up. Yeah, so that's one thing. So that's kind of my top priority once I get some money, because I'm broke. So that's my first thing, kind of on the list for comforts. Then I've got an array of interior stuff that I want to do. There's a few things, like I already did the floor mats, which you saw, but I'm going to finish the shift knob. So I've got a plan for that, what I want to do with that. One thing that I messed up was that I put a dash cluster. I accidentally used these screws. So I used some of those screws in the cluster surround. So of course the last piece I put on the car down here, I work out that I put the wrong bolt, which was the first screw that goes in there. So I got to swap them out at one point when I can be bothered. So I got to drop the steering wheel, drop that down, pull out the surround, then replace the screws. So not looking forward to that, but that's just a pretty easy job when I get some time. So what else we got to do? We got floor mats, and I'm actually pretty happy with them. So pretty happy with these floor mats. They're just a $20 cheapos at Autobarn. We got to do eventually, I think I'm going to do some door cards. I think I'll do something custom for that. So, you know, you'll see eventually, I guess. Ruby's got something on the way. Yeah, just a heap of little stuff. So the main priorities at the moment, steering wheel is probably number one. I want to do suspension and wheels, obviously, so might just get it a little bit lower for a bit, fix the springs, and then we'll do something better down the line. Yeah, there's a lot to do, so we've got to do all that stuff. Interior. Car's been driving well though. It's very slow, but it's faster than the mirror, so it's a little step up, slightly. But everything in here is looking pretty good. The boom box has been working surprisingly well, which is cool. Just go out in the back. I've got to fix up this door. It sits a bit low. So this door was replaced. So I've got to have a look at the hangers, so I might have to pull the front off. But so far everything's going pretty good. You know, I've still got a heap of stuff I want to do, some exterior stuff, some interior stuff. But at the moment, yeah, everything's going well. Only problems I've had are those heater lines, so we're going to do them now. Just what I was saying, things are going good. Back off the road. Just realised that the copper lining is cracked. I was like, why is there coolant behind the Dizzy? There's a hairline crack through here. So, great. I'm going to have to fix that now. So, see what the one's like on the other engine, I guess, or else, you know, maybe just soft line it, or just even you could like wrap that in a rubber hose and then clamp it down for a temporary fix as well. I wonder what this tape's for, huh? Let me guess, probably the exact same thing. There's coolant on the end. I'm going to dare say that this is leaking and that's why it's taped up. Or have they done a repair? Don't know, but I'll look into that. Great. So I've just chucked in that other copper hose or copper line for now. Don't see any red, so fingers crossed that'll hold up for a bit. Or else, yeah, might have to rerun a soft line or something. Doubt you're going to get any lines like that unless you make it, I guess. So there we go. Looks like it might be Fluffy Duck to the rescue again. Grab that pipe off, and it looks like maybe they just wrapped it up because it was rubbing. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. All right, roller's been on the road now for a couple weeks. As you can see here, looking good. Had no major issues apart from that coolant leak that I showed off the other day. So that's been pretty cool. Now it's locked at the moment, but you know. Hello. Still got a few things to do before I would call it stage 1 finished, which is a bit different to stage 1 on this. But what I'm talking about in stages is just for myself as a personal thing, levels that I want to get to with the car. So this is about 90% there for the first stage, which is just grandpa spec manual basically. So all I want to do at the moment, give that a wipe, see if you can see in there. I just want to get the interior kind of finished and cleaned up. Got like a little bit of interior stuff planned, and yeah, so I want to get the interior cleaned up and that, and get the manual surround in. So I need to repair that, clean it, so there's a little bit of work in that. So hopefully I'll start on that this weekend. But at the moment, walk over here, we're gonna get started on stripping this. So I'm gonna try pull it out. There's actually some wood and stuff down here, so don't want to be laying down there stripping a car, but hopefully just pull it out on the grass. Get that bumper, of course. Hugo, know you missed that bumper, mate. I know how much Hugo loves that bumper. But yeah, we're gonna get the Fluffy Duck out, we're gonna keep working on it, and we're gonna try strip it. Get the suspension out. So Mikey's gonna come down and give me a hand. He's going to be grabbing the cross brace because he wants to do a steering rack conversion in his Celica. So he's going to come grab some of the front end, and then the rest of it will probably pretty much be spares, and then the shell's going to go like I've said previously. So yeah, going to pull that out. Keen to actually make some progress on that, even though it's just stripping, but hopefully get it out of the way soon. But yeah, get some parts off it, have a look at them, see what I can use, all that.
Let's go.
What a waste of money this morning was. Well done, mate.
Take the window out.